Okay, hello, this is Nick, and I'm going to talk to you today about the traits for stray cats. We do have a possible 8 traits at this time for our cats, and let's go into I'm going to pull up the website because it has pages that explain all of these things, but some people like to hear it better. So let's see. On the page about our traits, here we go. The 8 possible traits that we have are the pelt color, the eye shape, eye pupil, the ears, the tails, the shade on the cat, and its body style. Okay? Anytime you see the word standard or classic, those are not traits. Not for any of that grouping. Let's see. There is well, let me get a little further before I say more. Okay, so regarding pelts. There are some pelts that we have, only a few really, because we have a lot of possible colors. But these are considered starter colors. So if you see them on your cats, they would not be considered a trait, with the exception of Fabu cats. All of our Fabu breeds are a bit fabulous, no? But for them, any pelt color doesn't matter. It could be chocolate, doesn't matter. Those would be considered a trait. All right. But all of our other breeds are more standard and they are not traits, and that is chocolate, light brown, tawny, seal, blue red, brown red chocolate, red black, and chocolate white. Actually, recently we came out with a Fabu wolf in chocolate white. Now, traditionally, if you saw chocolate white on one of the other breeds, it would not be counted. You couldn't count it. But you can on a wolf because it is a Fabu. Yeah? Our eye colors, we also have a small grouping of what are considered starter colors. So, regardless of the breed, it makes no difference. If you see this eye color, it would not be considered a trait, and that is sage, canary, chocolate, forest, sunflower, cobalt, gold, and amber. And if you look at our eyes, I'm going to switch over to that page really quickly. We have many possibilities. So here are those non-traded eyes right there. But basically, all the other eyes we've got are all traded. All of them. Let's take the next category. These are all traded eyes, every single one. And well, the LEIs is a very long list, but I encourage you to go ahead and take a look at this. It's really interesting, and there's pictures of everything. All right, I'm going to go back. So, eye shapes. We have a shape called almond, and that is the only one that we consider a standard, and it would not be considered a trait. It doesn't matter the breed. Almond would not be a trait. Similarly, pupils. The round and slit pupils are considered standards and so not traits. So doesn't matter the breed. Shades, if you see the word classic, it basically means that there is no shade. And so that would not be considered a trait. And for the bodies, the ears and the tails, anytime you would see the word standard, it would not be a trait. We do have many other possibilities, though. Here we go. So, standard, not a trait, but we do have traded fluffy, chubby, and slender bodies. And for ears, we've got, again, standard ears are not a trait. You can't count them. But we have all these others. Short fold, curl, round, tuft, left fold, right curl, right fold, left curl, lazy, nicked, and Scottish. I need to do a picture. And let's see, traits for tails. Again, a standard tail would not be a trait, but all the others, fluffy, Ariel curl, flank curl, slender, flat, bob, fluffy bob, fox, corkscrew, kink, skunk, puff, nibbit, lemur, those are all traits. You might see this wording retired. Fluffy and slender is retired. It's available only through breeding. And the same thing goes here for these ears, fold and curl. And basically all that means is you can breed them just like normal from cat to cat, normal breeding. They would not be present though in any starter cats that you may buy. That's all that means. So for eyes, let's see, we said that almond is our standard, so not a trait. That means the other ones all are traits. The orb, the mystical, let's see, orb and mystical and grumpy and kawaii and crossed. Those would be. And for pupils, again, round and slit are our standards, so not traits. But the other four, swirl, nun, ring, and spot, are all traits. Okay, so there you go. You can come to this website page at any time to refresh yourself. I know this is going to run through fast. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, okay. So this is here again, it's reinforcing. This is our actual traits list. And you can see everything once again. And there's a long list of possible shades that we have at the moment, ever changing. And this is that reference to about having retired traits. So that all being said, let's take a look at these two cats here and see if we can figure them out. Hi, I'm back. The first one is a cheetah in tawny color with pumpkin eyes, shaped almond slit. It's got standard ears and a slender tail with sleek shade and a slender body. Sometimes you might hear an auctioneer refer to that as a double slender. People say things in different ways, but it kind of gives you an easy indication of what it is. So in this case, tawny, if you remember, is a starter color, and normally it would not be considered a trait, but do you remember? This is a Fabu breed, so it would be considered. So that's one. Pumpkin eyes is a trait, so that's two. Almond, no, not a trait. Slit, no, not a trait. Standard ears, no, not a trait. Slender tail is, so that would be four. Sleek shade is, that would be five. And slender body is, so that would be six. Did I count that right? Nope, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry. 5 traits on that particular little cheetah. Let's take a look at this one, the tortoiseshell brindle in brown black. If you remember, brown black was not on that starter list, so it is a trait. So there's one. Mint chip is a trait. There's two. Crossed eye shape, 3. But round, Fold ears, yes, so 4. A puff tail, yes, so 5. Classic shade, no shade basically, that's not it. But a chubby body, that'll do it. So that's 6. So this little baby here is a 6-traded cat. I hope this helps you. I could lay out 1,000 combinations here, but I think I'll just confuse you. We're always around to answer questions. Wonderful CSRs, and I'm always here. Take care, everyone.